We sailed through the night on a sea black as stone, far from the warm fires and mountains of home. Above us the stars formed a bright silver road, while waves sang the names of the warriors aboard. The old captain pointed beyond the dark tide. The gods left those stars as our compass and guide. As long as they shine through the clouds and the rain, our dragon ship always will find home again. But thunder awakened and swallowed the sky. The stars disappeared as the waves climbed up high. The mast bent like grass in the merciless gale, while ice covered shields every rope, every sail. A bolt split the heavens and struck the Black Sea. Then thousands of stars fell like fire around me. They floated like lanterns across every wave, and opened a pathway the storm could not take. We followed their light through the darkness and foam, each star like a spirit that guided us home. The voices of fallen companions drew near and sang through the storm until land reappeared. At dawn we returned to the frost-covered shore, our families waiting as waves softly roar. We raised up our hands to the bright morning skies and thanked every spirit whose light never dies. Now sailors, remember when darkness descends, the stars are the souls of our ancestors and friends. Whenever we're lost where the black waters are, They guide every Viking, the sea's fallen stars. Was burning beneath the red sky, as smoke-covered mountains and ravens flew high. The warriors returned to the ruin in flame, but nothing remained but the stones and each name. A child held a shield that was broken in two, still painted with colors his ancestors knew. He looked at the leader and quietly said, "Will we build our home where our old one lies dead?" The leader knelt down and placed earth in his hand. No fire can destroy the true heart of a land. A home is our people, the love that we share. As long as we stand, it will always be there. They gathered the timber and carried the stone. No warrior or family worked there alone. Through snowfall and cold they rebuilt every wall, and raised a new longhouse more mighty and tall. The shield maidens guarded the edge of the wood, while hunters brought home all the meat that they could. The blacksmith made weapons beside the new flame, and carved on each blade every fallen one's name. At last, through the doorway, the firelight shone. The tables were crowded, no one sat alone. They lifted their cup and remembered the law, the ones who defended their home at all costs. Now smoke from the longhouse rises peaceful and high, like prayers to the ancestors crossing the sky. From ashes and sorrow the north rose again, for fire cannot conquer the hearts of brave men. Beyond the last island, where cold waters sleep, a shadow was moving far under the deep. The waves grew like mountains, the black heavens roared, as sailors reach quickly for shield, axe and sword. emerged from the foam of the tide, with scales black as midnight and jaws open wide. Its eyes burn like fire beneath frozen skies. Its body was larger than mountains could rise. The captain stood fearless and tightened his hand, then shouted commands that his crew understood. Hold fast to the ropes and keep steady the sail. No creature will make the sons of the North fail. The serpent struck hard at the longship's dark side, but warriors answered with axes and pride. Their spears crossed the storm like the lightning above. They fought for their homeland, their children and love. A shield maiden climbed to the dragon ship's prow, the storm in her eyes and cold steel in her vow. She raised a long spear as the creature drew near, then struck through its scales without trembling or fear. The serpent descended beneath the black wave. The ocean grew silent, the warriors were saved. They lifted their weapons and honored her name, while dawn turned the water to rivers of flame. Now sailors still sing when the northern winds rise, of the beast in the ocean with fire in its eyes. And carved on the longship for all eyes to see, the shield maiden who conquered the serpent at sea. As thunder awakened and ravens flew by, no flag marked the vessel, no horn gave a call, yet silence descended like frost over all. The elders remembered an old northern tale of warriors returning beneath the black sail. They sailed without shadows, they spoke not a word, only whispers of iron and cold chains were heard. A fearless young Viking walked down to the shore, his shield in his hand and his heart ready for war. The ship crossed the water without wind or wave, and carried the sword of his ancestors' grace. A figure stepped forward and lifted the blade. It still shone like moonlight that never would fade. Your kingdom through the darkness until morning's light, and drove every shadow away from the sail departed beneath the pale moon, its warning fulfilled and its journey now done. But when northern kingdoms are destined to fail, a silent ship comes with a cold midnight gale. Deep in the forest where daylight was gone, an ancient grey stone stood alone before dawn. Its runes started glowing with cold silver fire, awakening voices of kings and of sires. A young Viking warrior approached through the snow, not knowing the path he was destined to go. He placed his scarred hand on the frost-covered stone, God speak in thunderous tone. A shadow is rising beyond the black sea. It comes for your people, your home and the free, to stand through the darkness and conquer the flame. You must find the sword that remembers your name. He crossed frozen mountains and rivers of ice, through forests where wolves wish a luminous eyes. At last in a temple forgotten by time, he found the lost weapon beneath twisted vines. The blade came alive with a bright golden glow, and melted the frost on the mountains below. He raised it toward heaven and answered the call, then rode to his homeland to fight for them all. The battle began under thunder and rain, as is silent, its prophecy done, while peace fills the valley beneath the new sun. But when danger rises and storm clouds return, the sword of the north will awaken and burn.
The black mountain where no sunlight came, a dragon lay sleeping in rivers of flame. For centuries silence had covered its stone, until a proud warlord approached its dark throne. Ignoring the warnings the old seer had told, he reached for a jewel that burned crimson red. Then thunder awakened the beast from its bed. Its wings shook the mountain, its terrible cry roared. Its breath crossed the valley like merciless fire, destroying the fortress, the hall and the spire. Taken his home and his name. He lifted his father's old spear in his hand, and swore he would drive the great beast from the land. Climbed through the smoke to the mountain's high crown, while fire and air and burning stones thundered around. He waited until the great dragon drew near, then struck at its wing with his long ancient spear. Beyond the dark sea, and sunlight returned to the valley set free. The people rebuilt every village and hall, remembering proudly the hunter who saved all. ancient stone stand. A warrior entered with fire in his hand. The wind moved like voices through branches and leaves, while mist covered roots of the old sacred tree. He came to the circle and lowered his sword, then asked for the wisdom of spirits adored. My people face darkness from over the sea. Oh, ancestors, show what my destiny should be. The runes on the stone started glowing like flame, and shadows around him repeated his name. A voice like the thunder emerged from the night. Your strength is not anger, your strength is the light. Unite every clan that was broken by pride. Forgive ancient enemies, stand by their side. No warrior alone can bring darkness to end, but kingdoms will rise when old rivals defend. He traveled through winter from village to home, repeating the message and warning them all. The clans lowered weapons and gathered as one, prepared for the war that would come with the sun. Ships appeared through the gray. A wall of joined shields stood to block their dark way. The united clans fought until victory came, with every old rival now calling one name. Stones in the night, their runes slowly faded beneath pale moonlight. But whenever the north needs protection again, the ancestors whisper through forest and rain.
kingdom sighed. It waded through centuries covered in snow for one worthy warrior to find it below. The kingdom was broken, its old ruler gone. The people lived frightened from darkness till dawn. 3 clans fought each other for power and land, while enemies gathered on every side. A shield maiden climbed through the merciless storm, her hands nearly frozen, her cloak ripped and torn. She followed a raven across the steep stone until she discovered the crown all alone. The moment she touched it, the mountain awoke. Blue fire rose upward through ice, snow, and smoke. A voice from the ancestors spoke through the gale. Unite all the clans, or your kingdom will fail. She carried the crown to the valley below, then stood before warriors who once had been foes. She offered them peace and a place at her side, and swore she would lead them with honor and pride. Together they fought when the enemy came, their shields locked as one in the snow and the flame. By dawn they stood free underneath the bright sun. 3 clans now united, their victory won. The frozen crown shines in the great northern hall, a symbol of peace and protection for all. And songs still remember the queen who could stand against every storm to unite a lost land. Deep under the mountain where ancient fires glow, a blacksmith worked while the world slept below. His hammer struck iron with thunderous sound, and sparks like bright stars filled the darkness around. with the metal from swords of the slain, each carrying memories of courage and pain. He folded the steel as a red ember sword, creating the heart of a legendary sword. He carved sacred symbols along the dark blade, then called on the old gods to bless what he made. The fire burned blue as the weapon arose, while thunder awakened the mountains and snow. A warrior entered with frost in his hair, the last of his bloodline and rightful young heir. The blacksmith presented the sword with the bow. This blade holds the strength of the heroes you know. Carried it into the war, its edge shining brightly from mountain to shore. It shattered the chains and broke open the gate, then ended the rule of a kingdom of hate. When peace had returned to the valleys at last, the sword was laid down with the ghosts of the past. The blacksmith went back to his mountain of flame, and no living person remembered his name. But deep in the night when the northern storms roar, his hammer still echoes from under the floor. Whenever the people need courage once more, he forges new legends, the smith of the North. For 20 long winters his throne had stood bare, while snow-covered stone and the wolves guarded there. The Raven King vanished beyond the black foam, but legends foretold he would one day come home. One night, a dark long ship emerged from the rain, its sail torn by thunder, its deck marked by pain. A warrior stood beneath the ravens in flight, his crown made of iron, his eyes cold and bright. He stepped on the shore as the old war horns cried, with 12 silent warriors still by his side. The people remembered the sword in his hand, lifted his shield to the sky. Tonight we reclaim what no tyrant can buy. They march through the valley with torches aflame, while every freed village remembered his name. The fortress gates open beneath their attack, and none of the tyrants' dark soldiers came back. At dawn the old crown was returned to his head. He honored the living and buried the dead. He promised his people while holding his sword, no chains will remain in the land of the north. Now ravens fly over the high castle wall, protecting the kingdom and watching it all. As long as the shadows move over the foam, the Raven King's spirit will guard his true home. Home, home, home will guide us shore. Home, home, home will guard his true home. At dawn on the field where the cold rivers meet, the Vikings stood silent with snow at their feet. They lifted their shields underneath the gray sky, prepared to defend, to endure or to die. The leader stepped forward and raised up his blade. Remember your families, the promises made. Whatever approaches, whatever may fall, no warrior fights by himself in this war. They locked every shield as the enemy came, through clouds filled with arrows and rivers of flame. The iron struck wood with a thunderous sound, but none of the Vikings surrendered their ground. A brother fell wounded and dropped to his knee. The warriors closed every opening quickly. They carried him backward, then tightened the line. Their courage and breathing now moving in time. The shield wall advanced like a wave from the sea, each step made together, determined and free. Their axes rose high as the war horns were blown, and fear filled the hearts of the enemy throne. By sunset the battlefield finally grew still. The last golden light crossed the snow-covered hill. The Vikings stood weary, their shields split and torn, but freedom remained as the night was reborn. Oh. Now children, repeat the great oath by the fire. Stand close to your people through sorrow and ire. When shields lock together, no kingdom can fall. One heart and one spirit live inside the wall.
Thunder on one winter night, while waves struck the cliffs under pale lightning light. The elders looked upward and whispered her name, the daughter of tempest, of ocean and flame. With frost in her breath and the storm in her eyes, she learned how to carry the shield and the blade, never once feared any enemy made. When black-sailed invaders appeared through the rain, the warriors gathered again and again. She stood at the shoreline with steel in her hand, and swore that no enemy would take their land. She ran through the fire and shattered their line. Her sword flashed like thunder, her shield held the sign. The wind followed every command that she cried, while lightning descended and struck at her side. The enemy fled from the storm-covered shore. Their broken ships vanished through darkness once more. The warriors knelt as she lifted her sword and named her protector and queen of the fjord. But she sought no kingdom, no silver or throne. Her heart was the wild northern ocean alone. At dawn she departed through wind and through foam, to follow the storm that had once brought her home. Whenever the thunder awakens the sea, her spirit returns where the Vikings live free. Her voice fills the tempest, her legend lives on. The daughter of storm who still rides with the dawn. Hey, moon,
where the cold water shines, where the cliffs meet the sea and your heartbeat meets mine. The war horns are calling, I cannot remain, but I swear I will come to your shelter again. You tied a red ribbon around my sword's hilt, then touched the old scars where my blood had been spilled. You whisper, remember the path leading home, before my dark ship crossed the white northern foam. For months we kept sailing through thunder and rain, while memories of you carried me through the pain. Whenever the night covered ocean and sky, I saw your bright face in the stars burning high. On shores far away we stood ready for war, with shields locked together beside the black shore. I fought through the fire, still hearing your call, and promised your love I would never let fall. The battle grew silent beneath the red sun. Our banners rose high when the fighting was done. I lifted your ribbon, still tied to my blade, and 6 powdered gouts fell the promise I made. Our dragging ship sailed through the mist-covered bay. The mountains of home slowly rose from the grave. I saw you still waiting alone on the sand, with tears in your eyes and a torch in your hand. Now here by the fjord where the quiet waves roll, I hold you forever, my heart and my soul. The war horns may thunder and call me once more, my spirit will always return to this shore.
roams every shore, where the wind shakes the mountains and cold oceans roar, with frost in our blood and the storm in our name. We are children of thunder, of iron and flame. Our fathers raised shields underneath the black sky. Our mothers taught courage that never would die. We learned from the wolves how to hunt and survive, and followed the ravens wherever they'd fly. The enemy came with their banners held high. Their arrows descended like rain from the sky. We stood at the gateway, refusing to kneel, with hearts made of fire and hands wrapped around steel. The shield wall moved forward through ashes and smoke. The ground shook below us, but none of us broke. Our voices rose higher than battle and pain. We fight for the North, and the North shall remain. A warrior fell with his sword in the snow, but whispered with pride as his breathing grew slow, "Do not mourn my passing or carry my shame. I return to the gods through the fire and flame." At dawn we stood silent where burning fields lay, as sunlight broke through and drove darkness away. We gathered the fallen and spoke every name, then sent them to sea on a vessel of flame. Now songs of our people rise over the sea, through valleys and forests, forever to be. No winter can break us, no tyrant can tame the warriors of thunder, born of ice and flame. Under the northern light, silent and bright, we gathered our shields in the heart of the night. The green fire above us moved over the snow, revealing the road every warrior must go. Our village lay sleeping beneath a cold moon, but horns from the mountains would summon us soon.
We kissed all our loved ones and promised once more to follow the raven beyond the dark shore. The dragon ships waited where black waters rolled, their sails marked with symbols of warriors of old. We pushed from the harbor and followed the stars, with axes and memories, courage and scars. The ocean grew restless, the heavens turned gray, but light from the north never faded away. It danced on the waves like the spirits of flame, as voices of ancestors whispered each name. We reached the far coastline before morning's light, then walked through the mist without fear of the fight. Our shields formed a wall and our spears formed a line, as dawn crossed the mountains in colors divine. When battle was over, we stood on the sand, remembering those who had died for our land. We lifted their weapons beneath the bright sky, and watched as the Valkyries carried them high. Under the northern lights, we finally came home. No longer condemned through the darkness to roam, while stars guard the fjords and the ancient flames burn. The sons of the north will forever return. We came from the mountains where winter winds roar, with wolves at our side we descended to shore. The snow hid our footsteps, the night hid our swords, as ravens flew over of the north. The moon lit our shields with a cold silver flame. The forest repeated each warrior's name. No crown could command us, no chain make us kneel. Our freedom was written in iron and steel. We marched through the valley with torches held high, the fire like stars under clouds in the sky. The drums of our people beat deep in the night, calling the fearless to rise up and fight. The gates of the the snow-covered plain, carrying memories of courage and pain. We honored the fallen with fire and song, their spirits beside us forever march on. The last dragon ship left the harbor at dawn. Its sail caught the wind and the shoreline was gone. The old wooden shields line the sides of the frame, each marked by a battle, a brother. Mountains grew small, still hearing behind them the old village call. Their families waited beside the cold foam and prayed to the gods to bring everyone home. For 7 long nights they sailed through the rain, while ice covered armor and ropes pulled in pain. The waves struck the vessel with merciless might, but the dragon kept sailing through darkness and night. They reached a strange island concealed by the mist, with ruins of stone that the sunlight had missed. A fire still burned in a temple of old, protecting a secret more precious than gold. The captain stepped forward and lifted the flame. The stones of the temple then whispered his name. A vision revealed what the future would bring, a war without mercy, a crown and a king. They carried the fire back over the sea, a symbol of courage, a light for the free. When enemies gathered outside of their land, the flame called 1,000 brave swords into light. ship now lies under the bay, but some hear it soars at the ending of day. Whenever the northern lights shine through the night, its warriors return with the mystical light. Her silver hair moved in the wind from the sea, and no living warrior was ever more free. She raised up her shield as the war horns were blown, defending the valley that she called her home. The warriors followed her into the night, for hope returned whenever she entered the fight. Through arrows and fire she opened the way, her sword shining bright in the battle's dark gray. The enemy trembled when hearing her cry, like thunder descending from out of the sky. A wounded young warrior fell to the ground, closing in fire all around. She stood by his side with her shield raised above, protecting his life with her courage and love. Beneath the red light of the flame, I never will leave you or dishonor your name. Through winter and warfare, through darkness and pain, I'll fight by your side until we meet again. Together they rose as the morning drew near, their hearts stronger now than the weapons of fear. They walked through the ashes with hands intertwined, leaving sorrow and shadows of battle behind. The scouts tell a story wherever winds blow, from green forest valleys to kingdoms of snow. As long as one shield guards a faithful heart, the shield maiden's oath will never depart. The clouds where the lightning was born, it cried to the warrior sailing below. Beyond the dark water your destiny grows.
The sea rose like mountains and struck at the fleet. Cold rain covered armor from shoulders to feet, but none surrender to fear. They followed the raven as thunder drew near.
The captain stood firmly and lifted his blade, a vow to the old northern gods then he made. If we reach the shore through the fury tonight, our enemies there will remember this fight.
At dawn through the silence new mountains appear, their summits like swords through the gray heavens spear. The dragon ships entered a mist-covered bay, as ravens above them were showing the way.
They stepped on the shore with their shields held up high, while flames from their torches rose into the sky. The stones of the valley remembered their tread and echoed the songs of the ancestors dead. Fierce, but the warrior stood, defending each brother as true Vikings should. When victory came with the first morning light, the raven departed and vanished from sight. Now whenever thunder rolls over the sea, the raven returns where the northern winds breathe. It carries our story through darkness and rain, and calls us to rise for the journey again. mountains in shadow and snow, while fires in the village were burning below. The horns called the warriors to gather once more, as thunder rolled over the cold northern shore. We raised our own shields underneath the black sky, with steel in our hands and the gods standing by. The wolves crossed the valley, the ravens took flight, and guided our army through darkness and night. The enemy waited beyond the stone wall, but none of our brothers were frightened to fall. We marched through the fire with shields side by side, with honor before us and death at our side. Axes struck iron, our swords met the flame. The storm carried far every warrior's name. The earth shook below us, the heavens turned red, while songs of the living awakened the dead. A shield made and stood where the brightest fire burned. She fought through the darkness and never once turned. Her eyes held the fury of winter and sea. Her voice called the warriors, stand and be free. Warrior, wait, warrior, wait, warrior, wait, warrior. Descended and morning appeared. We counted the fallen, the loved and revered. We lifted their weapons and honored them all, for heroes live on even after they fall. Now fire from Valhalla shines over the land, those who remain raise their swords in their hands. As long as the northern winds carry our song, the hearts of the Vikings will always stay strong. the hills and the lakes. The merciless ocean is calling our names. Our dragon ship sails towards glory and flame. Caught a path through the dark northern tide. The wind fills the sails as we steadily ride. No storm has the power to make us retreat. We're born to keep fighting, to love and be free. On the circle of stone, sacred fires arise, while the runes tell our fate underneath frozen skies. Through the voice of the thunder, our ancestors say, never bow to the blade, never turn from your way. All the warriors advance, with their shields held together and fire in their hands. For our freedom and families, our homeland and home, we carry the flame through the darkness unknown. For years on the cold, lonely shore, while the distant fires guided me home from the war. Through the ashes of battle, I'll come back to you and hold your warm hand as the dawn breaks anew. If I fall, I will rise as the wind in the storm, as the waves of the sea and the raven that roams. My name will not vanish in shadows or fears. It will echo through fjords for 1,000 long years. Slowly rising above our old land, covering fields and the sea with its bright golden hand, while the raven still flies and our sacred fires burn. The free hearts of the North will forever return. Oh.
empty and cold oceans grew. The elders had warned us no ship would return, but still in our hearts expiration would burn. For 40 dark mornings, no coastline appeared. The sea tested courage and fed upon fear. Our water ran shallow, our ropes became torn, but each fading sunset promised another dawn. One night, the horizon began shining green, the brightest aurora our eyes had ever seen. It formed like a doorway of fire in the sky, and called out, "O dragon, ship onward to ride." We enter the light and the wild ocean stilled. The air became warm and our empty cups filled. Beyond it a coastline rose golden and white, with forests of silver beside a clear tide. No army awaited, no fortress or king, only birds in the branches beginning to sing. We stepped on the shore and fell down to our knees, then thanked all the gods for this beautiful peace. We built a small village and raised a stone hall, but never forgot those who waited for all. When spring touched the ocean, we sailed home once more, with seeds from the forest and gold from the shore. Viking sailors look west to the foam and dream of the country beyond their known home, where northern lights open a path through the sky, past the edge of the world where new destinies lie.
a symbol of courage, of freedom and faith. Its eyes face the ocean, its wings face the sky, protecting the village as centuries passed by. Smith had forged it in thunder and flame, then carved on its feather each old warrior's name. He placed in its heart a small fragment of stone, brought back from a land the old gods had flown. Oh, 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 oh. One night, enemy torches appeared on the shore, and horns filled the valley with warnings of war. The iron bird trembled, then opened its eyes and lifted its wings toward the storm-covered sky. With fire in its wake, its cry made the cliffs and the frozen earth shake. It circled the mountains and called every clan, then guided their warriors through darkness and rain. Ooh, the shield walls assembled before morning came, their armor reflecting the iron bird's flame. Together they charged as the raven flew high and drove every enemy back to the tide. Back to the tide. At dawn, the strange raven returned to the gates. Its fire slowly faded, its wings became straight. Once more it stood silent and cold as before, still watching the mountains, the village and shore. Approaches and dark banners fly, the iron raven awakens its eyes. As long as it watches from over the wall, the clans of the north will unite at its call. Oh, dark fjord on a wind-beaten height. A sacred fire burned through the longest cold night. An old Viking woman stood guarding it there, with frost in her silver and smoke in her hair. The flame had been carried from ancestor days, a symbol of freedom that never could fade. As long as it burned on the high mountain stone, the people remember the North was their home. One winter an army came over the sea, determined to conquer the land of the free. They climbed towards the beacon through darkness and snow, to silence forever its powerful glow. The keeper stood waiting with fire in her hand, then send a bright signal across all the land. From distant stone villages warriors arose, and followed the flame through the storm and the snow. Shattered the gate, but found every clan standing ready to wait. The shield wall advanced as the beacon burned bright, and drove the invaders away before light. At dawn all the people climbed up to the flame. Their armor was broken, but freedom remained. They honor the keeper who answered the call, whose courage and wisdom had rescued them all. Now every new keeper must solemnly swear to guard this old fire through darkness and fear. While flames touch the heavens and northern winds sing, no tyrant will ever become their true king.
sacred mound. No king could command it, no thief make it sing. It waited in silence for danger to spring. Then black armored riders came down from the snow, destroying the villages lying below. A young Viking woman escaped through the flame, and entered the temple while calling each name. She found the old horn and then lifted it high. Its silver reflection like stars in the sky. She blew one long note through the mountain and rain. And heard distant voices responding again. From burial stones and the cold forest floor, the spirits of warriors awakened once more. With axes of moonlight and shields made of flame, they marched from the mist as she sounded again. The black riders fled when the dead warriors came, their horses escaping through snowfall and flame. At sunrise, the spirits return to their rest, while peace filled the valley from eastward to west. The horn lies protected beneath the old hill, once more in the darkness, once more cold and still. But should the north tremble and enemies rise, its call will awaken the ancient allies. Fell silent above the cold shore. No winds crossed the heavens, no distant waves rolled. The village dogs trembled and hid from the night, as darkness consumed every torch and its light. The seer stepped out from the old temple door and scattered
scattered black feathers across the stone floor. She warned every warrior who gathered around. An ancient dark power has started to rise. Oh, beyond the dead forest, beneath frozen ground, a king without mercy awakened unbound. His army of shadows came out of the stone to conquer the living and capture the throne. The Vikings marched forward with fire and steel, their shield wall unbroken, their courage made real. They entered the forest where daylight had died, with one fearless shield maiden walking beside. She carried a torch from the old sacred flame and shouted aloud every ancestor's name. The fire grew brighter and shattered the night. The shadows retreated before its pure light. The dark king was driven beneath the cold ground, the stone sealed above him without any sound. As sunrise appeared through the clouds and the rain, the ravens awakened and started again. Now ravens still circle above every hall, protecting the north with their watchful dark call. But should they fall silent and vanish from sight, the warriors will gather and carry